This video is not meant for children and is brought to you by support from Patreon. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Stellaris Empires. And we're right back where we left off here at the start screen, so let's start. Today, we're going to go with the Grignac Assembly. Now, I've been holding off on these guys for a little bit, and it's going to be fun when we get there next episode. But, yes, we have Lithoids who are trying to refine themselves into metal. Back in the day, before they had more origins, this was the best way to get yourself to the mechanical origin. So, this is a bit of a throwback, but still very good and very fun. So let's go down. Starting with the appearance, these are of course Lithoids, and I made these when they came out, so it's brand new Lithoids. And I have this really roundy rock thing, and I just really love the look of these things, mostly from the little flags and stuff carrying on. It's really just fun. This is the Grignac Assembly, so of course Grignac, Grignacki, Grignacu, and I figured that was a fun little thing. Being rocks, they're of indeterminate gender, and long ago, when life was a single pebble life forms, that life reached out and was fascinated by silicates and its unique properties. This base evolved into life, intelligent life, highly intelligent life, obsessed with refining materials into more and more purity. So yeah, there were rocks that want to be machines, and I think that's kind of neat. Going through the Lithoid names, I went through and decided to go with 4, mostly because there's not a lot of long, fruity things. I figured with rocks, Lithoids, like in this case, like I am Opsheen, that, yeah. All right, going through the traits, you get the Lithoid trait, which is on its own very, very good, but I want them to. We want to rush the science, so all the sciences, engineers, that way we can get the upgrade to robots things going quickly. Consumer pop upkeep plus 10%. Well, with Lithoids, it's kind of a non-issue because they don't do food, so we can dedicate more people to consumer upkeep, which is fine. I went with scintillating skin because the rare crystals is what you use to upgrade your research facilities. So we'll want to have some of that right away to start immediately. And Empire, I went with Unruly because we will eventually convert them all to robots, and that's different rules. And we can then also, at that time, convert the robots into one that says, I don't care about my population size so much. Alright, Tundra preference, just to make the picture prettier. That's 100% why. Unidaria, I figured that sounded pretty, and I went with the star name of Lumi, because it's luminescent. Starting solar system is random, and that's fine. City appearance, we of course went with Lithoid, and it all comes together, I think, very nicely. Origin, Mechanist. This civilization has been preoccupied with the idea of metallic automatons since the early Steam Age. Although many said it could not be done, it is the first true robots. Although many said it could not be done, the first true robots left the assembly lines long before the rudimentary spaceflight was achieved. So they start with 8 robot pops. We already have adaptive frames, which is really nice. The homeworld has a robot assembly plant. We can also start with powered exoskeletons and artificial workforce. Guaranteed research options of machine template systems. Our mechanical pop speed is 15%. Mechanical species trait picks +1. Mechanical modification points +2. And yeah, it is very good. All of these benefits are great once we convert ourselves to robots, which is their main goal. And to that goal, we are a technocracy. To maximize efficiency, this society is governed according to the principles of science and rationality. The personal whims of an ignorant and dangerously unqualified political elite must not be allowed to interfere. Capital rebuildings replace some politician jobs with science directors. Scientists start with a random expertise trait, and expertise traits have additional effects. And research alternatives +1. If you want to do science, this is how you do science. And of course, we went with meritocracy. Specialist pop resource output +10%. The people who do research are specialist pops. And of course, we want to go on that. We went with egalitarian. Specialist pop resource output +5%. We are stacking our science as hard as we can. And faction resource output is nice, but now. And then of course, fanatic materialist. Robot upkeep -20%. Research speed +10%. We will get the research, we will get it quickly, and we will get this conversion done. It is amazing. And of course, based on government, we are Lithoid voice.
Shields, rocks, mountainsides, lend me your ears.
And of course, they sneak in, they don't have it here now, but they do sneak in some like Transformers references to this, because the voice sounds like Optimus. And me and my Transformer loving heart, oh goodness gracious, I love it. Empire name, we're the Grignac Assembly. Haha, get it, we put it together. Alright. For the flag, I went with the primary color of blue, so our ships are blue, secondary color of black, and of course, a variant of sickle and hammer with a spanner and a welder, because tools. We are building things. We are building a brighter future. Right, and that is a human trait, or a human flag piece right there. As for the ship appearances, of course I went with Lithoid, why would I not? And of course, big space rocks with blue glowies. And I do like the juxtaposition of the, like, raw mineral poking out from the, you know, more interesting blue minerals. There's just something about these Lithoid ships, especially this Titan. Yeah, love it. And it kind of looks like the Titan is in their background symbols. That's just great. Okay, so we are Crack Grignock. Oh man, he's a rock. He doesn't have any vulnerable spots. First speaker, and color variant I went with blue to match with the whole blue aesthetic we got going with everything else. Ruler trait, if I got, was it Spark of Genius? Why? Research speed +3%. That is our main jam. Give me that delicious research speed. So let's start a game and see what the game says to start. Mechanist. In the eons since the first primitive Grignac communities took shape on the windy plains of Unidaria, our civilization has spread and prospered. Alas, our ancestors were victim of ignorance and superstition in the early eras. The dark period of our history lasted until science and rationality were firmly established as the guiding principle of our society. A new democratic system of government was introduced where the important decisions were made by the consensus. Now, after the discovery of Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Grignac Assembly have finished developing of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. So yeah, oh, we got a nice tertiary system. So yeah, when you want to start the game, of course, you know, was it idle leaders? Oh, okay, we'll figure that. But go into your research. Engineering is where you're going to want to look most. Oh, look at that. Templating system, and it's not even all that expensive. So yeah, it's 121 months, but you're probably going to want to get that as soon as you can. And, hey, research station output. Yes, please. So yeah, these people, you definitely want to lean hard into your research. What is it? Oh, is it the species one? Set rights. Living standards, we want to go to academic privilege, like, right away. Because that will let us take care of more research points all the time. And, yep, we'll get the full citizenship of these robots soon enough. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get that policies and economic capital into the right places. But once you do, that's definitely something you want to worry about, or you want to do quickly. So, enjoy yourselves. Have this fun super science math rocks, also known as dice. Wait, what? And get yourself upgraded into the... Was it? The flesh is weak. No. Synthetic evolution as soon as you can. This is what they were designed for. This is what they are funnest at. And I hope everyone else gets to enjoy these math rocks. And with that being said, I shall see you all on the next one. And I'd like to give a special shout out to all my patrons who help make these videos possible. Aaron Smith, Brian Pelfrey, Chris Armstrong, Dennis Detman, Harry Thompson, and Mark Milius. Thank you all so much for your contributions. I wouldn't have this channel without you. Thank you very much.